Two-handed production.
First, they came for the socialists, and I didn't speak out because I wasn't a socialist. Then, they came for the trade unionists, and I didn't speak out because I wasn't a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I didn't speak out because I wasn't a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. This video will be dedicated to Dutch sense and the injustice that's been wheeled his way. Tonight, with me, I have a bunch of people, a big group, a super group, if you will, and we're going to work things out tonight. I'm going to try to get morale up for the people who seek the truth, the real people who seek the truth. Now, in this group, we have an elite crew. I don't know if you guys want to introduce each one, but the best one to talk about this, I'm gonna give you Monograph because he knows more about it. Monty?
Well, you know, all I can say is just my opinion. And I'm not trying to dictate to anybody what you should or you shouldn't do. I can only speak for myself. But for the people that maybe think the same way that maybe I do, or to the same way as Anthony does, or that Mike does, or X does, or Chrissy, or FPRN, if you have the same sort of mindset, think to yourself that if somebody accused you of doing anything, okay, in a public forum that we're all very aware of, and we deal with each other and interact with each other on a day-to-day basis, and you have acquired a lot of friends and or a lot of enemies, how that accusation could absolutely destroy your reputation. Now, your name may not be attached to that, but, you know, for the love of God, your screen name is your face. Your face is your name. So if somebody accuses you of something, then you need to back it up. You need to provide evidence, unequivocal proof that that happened in the way that you presented it to the class. Because we are all truthers. And maybe all of us are not truthers, but a lot of us have the mindset of truthers. And it is our responsibility to call out the people that are not giving a fair shake to the next guy, right or wrong.
Well, this guy is a big shitty deal because he's claiming that he's broke or he's not that rich or he's not that well off, and he's asking for donations, which is a big no-no. I mean, I'm piss poor, and I don't ask for donations, and I don't collect from monetization from YouTube. Only because to me that's dirty money. I mean, anybody can do what they like, and it's okay by me. But for me, I don't want to get paid for what I do.
Yeah, I share that with you as well, Max. I don't do this for anything. I don't try to link a lot of what I do into this, just because what I'm doing here is completely separate. And I come to my own opinions, and I come to my own views, and I do my own research. If you're asking for donations like this, and you're actually better off than you say you are, to me that just has shill written all over it. Right. And if you look at the ties that go on with this guy,
well, it's okay for somebody to it's okay for somebody to ask for donations and all that. It's just that what he's doing is truly wrong. He doesn't need the money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is you know, he is certainly not someone that is hurting for money, and to
he's doing it just to look innocent
in that manner is to me something I see a lot that's done with the controlled opposition, which is running very rampant in the truth movement, in my opinion.
Well, the problem, you know what, to exclude the monetary end totally out of the equation, my biggest beef is that this man has launched a very serious accusation against Dutch Sense without proof. Now, when we are all in the asses of Sandy Hook, and in the asses of that false flag, the Boston bombing. Or we're getting on the officials about this story and that story because they're all making mistakes and they're stepping on their dicks. Excuse my language. Why is it okay for us to investigate those parties, but it's not okay for us to investigate and police our own? It's not okay.
Says who? I mean, we are totally allowed to investigate people that look suspect. That's the whole part of the game. This opposition is running very, very deep, and I personally don't stand for it. If you're going to be spreading disinfo and attacking people that I view are legit and provide good content and make these accusations that you can't back up, it's just rumor and smoke, and then host a whole campaign against it, and the means and tools that you use are the same means and tools that you have that are making you millions of dollars, to me is very suspect.
Can I say something?
Sure.
By all means.
I don't see a problem with making money, really, or monetizing your channel. That's not what this is about either. It's about the fact that he has a multi-million-dollar company, right? And then he's asking for
that's alleged now.
Alleged.
That's alleged because that particular website, the lowest number, from what I understand, is the lowest number that they will accept is $1 to $5 million.
But it is a viral marketing company.
Exactly.
It is, but
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong to make money, but it's the accusations that he said against Dutch.
Correct.
Okay.
That's the main problem.
Yes.
If you're trolling and you have a viral company, and the people that you work for just so happen to be a part of the government with that U.S. Army thing I saw, to me, again, is very suspect. To get people like this the benefit of the doubt is only cheating yourself. I will treat you very hostile if you're looking that way. And this person is. And until you prove otherwise, I'm sorry, you're not going to change my mind, especially when you're attacking other truthers.
By the way, did we name who we were talking about? Did anyone name suspicious observers?
No, we have. I just assumed we all knew what we were talking about.
Well, we do, but the people who are listening don't.
Well, his screen name is, for the benefit of the doubt, again, this is only my opinion, not that I'm right, it's just my opinion. I don't think it's necessary to be burping out the guy's real name because the attack was made from suspicious observers against Dutch Sense.
That's the name
not his first and last name against his first and last name. It didn't work
That's the
like
name
that.
I wanted to get out. I didn't want to get out his real name.
No. So, suspicious observers made a very blatant, accusation. Where is the proof? It is my opinion, again, that people need to place pressure on him to provide the evidence. I mean, listen, all of you guys that are truthers, we all see you do it. Look at Manify. I love Manify. That guy's the best, all right? When he puts up whatever he puts up, he leaves link after link after link after link after link to somewhat corroborate what he's saying. So, what I'm saying here, why didn't suspicious observers say that Dutch Sense did this, he did that, and by the way, here's the email to prove it?
Because I believe it's slander, and there is no proof.
Exactly.
He's just having this campaign going on, and I really don't think he's going to provide any proof. We see this happen a lot with truthers attacking each other, but a lot of these truthers are ending up to be sock accounts of controlled opposition. I mean, if you're awake and you're paying attention and observing these people and their accounts, they give themselves away. It's pretty obvious. And if you're not aware of this, just go to some of these people's channels and look at what's being said.
Be nice to get Dutch on Skype. Is he around or no?
He's not around. This pissing match has been going on with him and the other guy for suspicious observers, from what I understand. I don't know these to be facts. It's just hearsay from other people for some time. I haven't really been following it for all this time that it's been going on. I guess I've been told it's been going on for years. I don't know. But what I do know is when a dude comes out and says, hey, this guy threatened myself and my family, buddy, you better back it up. Because because of that, he lost his channel.
You hit a very good point, though. I mean, the guy lost his channel just like that, and all of his content. To me, again, just shows the power that this person holds, and is very suspect. This guy may lose his channel, but again, he's tied to a company that, can pop back up at any second. He's got stuff to lose, and he looks like he's covering up a lot of stuff. And in my opinion, but I mean, if you do the research and look at this, I'm sorry, I'm not giving this guy the benefit of the doubt until he provides some evidence.
Well, when this first all came down, I didn't want to get involved in it at all. I liked SO and I liked Dutch. All I did was show a little bit of support for Dutch by, making a video telling people, that he lost his channel and maybe go sub his backup channel. And I got attacked, not by SO, but by his subs. And I just thought that was strange.
You mean by his sock accounts?
I can't. I'm not going to speculate.
Oh,
Well, who knows? I mean, it could be sock accounts. It could be, he does have a lot of subscribers.
He has a lot of subscribers that may also be him. I mean,
no, he has 114,000 subscribers.
Yeah, but he works for a viral company. Okay, so think about the resources that you have to do that. You can make that easily happen if you wanted to. You have the resources; it can be done.
Oh,
this
of course.
guy is not someone like you and me. Okay, he has a company that specializes in doing this.
Right.
So how do you do that? How do you get your views up? How do you spam this out? Exactly with the mechanics that he's using.
Well, I would never. I mean, a lot of his stuff is boring, anyways. To me, it's not my cup of tea, anyways. But
exactly. I mean, if anything, we should be going after the real problem. And what I see is a lot of these, again, I call them controlled opposition, that are going after people that provide good content. And what happens? Their channels get shut down for stupid accusations that can't be backed up. And I don't think he's ever going to back it up. And yet, Dutch, since his channel got shut down, and this guy's got nothing going on, who knows how many accounts he has. Again, he has a company that is very successful and works hand in hand with a lot of serious companies.
But
just
we're
suspect.
just speculating. Yeah, we're just speculating on that point. I think that what I'd like to see is some kind of proof of what Dutch said.
Absolutely.
That's what I would like. I would feel better then.
Here's the other issue you got to look at. If he does provide proof, so to speak, who's to say that's not fake as well?
Absolutely. I witnessed that last night with another channel, this YouTube account that was running around, and I talked to someone earlier today. It was about the capability of forging YouTube inbox emails with various web design programs.
Well, just for the class, so you know, there is, of course, the inspect element trick. And you can absolutely manipulate any website in the world, any email, any comment, anything, as long as it's not in a Flash format. If it's just a regular comment or the header or whatever, you can manipulate it all. Numbers, everything. But you can also find out that that's bogus BS by leaving what you're looking at and coming back, and it'll show you that's BS. However, you got Dreamweaver, and other programs that you can use to make it look like it's legitimate when it's not. So all I can say is, and here's another part that really bothers me about this. Somehow, some way, he's complaining in the video where he states his name, and I'm not going to state it because, again, the attack was made from his channel, not by his real name. Okay? So let's give him the benefit of doubt. It wouldn't be right for somebody that doesn't know of the situation coming in and burping his name out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that his father got involved with this, and his father has a JD in law. Okay, excuse me, every attorney I've ever come in contact with in my life will tell you that under a circumstance like this, you shut your mouth. So I find it, again, highly suspect for his father to come out and make a long-winded statement on the behalf of somebody on YouTube in which his father is not. Don't you find that odd?
I find it entirely odd. I mean, I think you hit it right on the head there. To me, that's just a trolling thing that they're doing to further substantiate their evidence against Dutch Sense, because they don't have any legal claims, they have no proof, and this way is a way to rouse their followers to essentially gatekeep on them.
Now, Mr. Suspicious Observers, his view counts and his subscribership has actually gone up since this. They haven't gone down.
Oh, it's going to
but
continue to go up. I mean, they got robots working on that.
No. Well, what happens is people are saying, I'm unsubscribing. They'll unsubscribe and they'll subscribe right back. And it's just human nature, because people want to see the response of the person that is being questioned, or vice versa. That's just human nature. Because a lot of people really thrive on this nonsensical drama. But this isn't drama. This is a serious situation.
Well,
because if we allow ourselves not to question our own under a guy with his own mouth, his face on his channel, attacking directly, specifically, another individual, we're going to be a world of shit in a year from now.
Can we disclose a little information as to what the claims were towards Dutch Sense from Suspicious Observers, just so we have some context?
Absolutely we can. Mr. Max Malone, I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to get a video, and I'm going to give it to Max, and I'll cue you up at the exact moment.
Okay.
In which you can play the audio for the class. And then that way everybody can hear it.
Sure.
Okay, so hang on just a second.
See, I feel like the truth is being attacked.
It very well may be. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, honestly, I'm sick of the truthers attacking each other, and when I see
me
it happen,
personally,
it's usually with someone that's not legit.
I just I don't argue with anybody, and people get mad at me because I blocked them. But you know, you got thousands of people talking here, and one person wants to put out 10 points, and I'd rather not. I said, look, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to do my video and get the hell out of there. You know. But one thing I don't do is make a video. This is probably the first video that I've ever made that's being used to talk about another YouTuber, because I don't do that. You know, I keep to myself. And if I go to somebody's channel, I don't agree with what he says, fine. I'm not thumbing it down. You know, that's his opinion. That's good. I don't want to argue with anybody.
I think this whole, accusing everyone of being a shill is just being totally going crazy with it. All you got to do is have a different of opinion, and now people are accusing people of being a shill.
Max is at 1 minute and 20 seconds, or 1 minute and 21 seconds in that area.
Max, I think you're absolutely right about that. You know, sometimes you just can't pay attention to it, and you know why?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, I think here, I think Ryan's going to play it, right?
No, I got it. 1 minute 22, you said?
No, 1 minute 20 or 1 minute 21. Something like that.
All right, I'm going to play right now.
I'm doing this because I just got a message from Dutch Sense. He tracked down all my personal information, my wife's personal information, my family's information about where I live, even found my wedding album online. He threatened to expose that to the world. Made some other threats.
That's it. So he made some other threats. What other threats? Elaborate. Where is the proof?
Exactly. Which, again, I don't think there is any proof. I mean, that would be the first thing I did if someone was making some accusations towards me. Just, little disclosure. Nope, this isn't what's going on, and leave it at that.
Well, this would be, I would say tone it down. If he didn't lose his channel, then we wouldn't be here anyways. But what do? I mean, how ballistic can you go, and how far can can we go without looking ridiculous ourselves? I mean, we want to get down to the bottom of things. We want to do it legally, and we want to do it the right way. If there's another faction that we can bring in to this, I don't know.
Well, you know what really pisses me off about this whole thing? Here you have E3. They posted a long-winded statement on Suspicious Observer's personal website. I mean, very long-winded about this and that, and covering the Army Association, and covering that we're just a little company. We only have 3 people, and this guy, Suspicious Observer, he got out of it in 2010, even though I saw a screen capture from a cache that was October of 2012. But, what's going on here? Then at the end, it states right out the gate that all the people that have put up videos, or the people talking smack, that a police reports will be filed, and that some sort of litigation, civil tort, would be executed. Really? You know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like to me, first of all, you are a company that placed that information online. A website is public domain. Anytime that somebody finds something on your website that you put there, we're not talking about a troll website or some ridiculous spoof channel somewhere. We're talking about a legitimate website, or a reputable website, whether it be Dun & Bradstreet, whether it be Zoom Info, whether it be pick something, I don't care. When that information is provided and you go to link to link to link to link, and it brings you right back to the source of the individual that's trying to, let's say, hide himself from the website as far as his name and his picture, okay? And he has nothing to do with the site. Listen to the contradiction. Use your logic. He stated, Suspicious Observers stated several times in comments, that he has nothing to do with that site. And he hasn't had anything to do with that site since, I believe he stated 2010 or 2011. Excuse me. His site is on the site. So that's a lie. That is an outright lie. He does have affiliation with that site because his website is being sported right there. You can't have it both ways, man. Okay? So to me, that statement that E3 put out, that just tells me that, you know something? You can have your freedom of speech, but don't you dare, you little people, don't you dare try to question us, the big people. Because if you do, we will use our money and our clout and our position to file criminal charges and or file a civil lawsuit against you. And what is that? That is manipulation, coercion, and fucking control.
Isn't that how it always works? The person with all the cash, the cashish. I mean,
that's what I'm trying to hit at, man. It's looking more and more like it's controlled opposition. And I'd love for him to come out for proof or whatever, or apology or something, for it to all be squashed and for us to carry on. But until that happens, I'm sorry, but everything about you is looking suspect. Okay? I've ran into shills plenty of times. I'm sure all of you have. Stop giving him the benefit of the doubt if he's not going to provide any proof.
Absolutely.
These people are going to play on the heartstrings. They're going to do the same. I mean, this guy is just another shill on a completely different platform. However, a very effective platform. I'll give him that.
Well, the biggest thing I gripe I have is with YouTube themselves, and we all know YouTube is the devil in all this. Anyways, they can care less about us and what we think, and that's the problem. Therein lies the problem, because we will have no help from these people. Dutch Sense tried to, he has no way to contact them, to talk to them. I think he's trying to get lawyers or something. I don't know what he's doing right now, but YouTube makes it extremely difficult for you to straighten these things out, because they can care less. You're not the one with the bag of cash in your hand, so you're not the one that's going to be receiving any help.
Well, he makes these accusations, and then the guy's channel gets shut down. I mean, I could do the same thing to him, right? make a false accusation and get him shut down. I'm not saying I would because it's not my character. I don't do
Probably
anything
not.
unless I
I don't
prove
know
it.
all the circumstances, but I don't think it's that easy.
Well, they
You know what I'm
flagged.
saying?
They flagged his videos. Is I believe what happened. They flagged his video. So I guess we could just just start making things up about anybody and just
Yeah,
start
but
flagging their
it-
videos if that be the case.
You can, but why do that? It's not cool, you know.
Why do
It's
that
wrong.
if you're interested in the truth? We
Yeah,
all have
it's
different
wrong.
perspectives. Yeah.
Well, I don't-
Exactly.
Is it that easy? I mean, can any of us do the same thing this guy did? I don't think so.
Well,
'Cause
I don't know if it was him or if it was his subscribers, but a lot of people took it upon themselves to go flag Dutch Sense's videos, and enough of them got flagged to where they terminated his account.
But according
Well, that's
to
what-
Dutch,
that's
he
what we're
couldn't
led to
click on
believe.
anything.
That's what we're led to believe. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it happen numerous amounts of times where, there's a message sent out to the subscribers and people will just go do it without even researching because they're sheep. And or maybe a stock account's going around and do this. There's algorithms for this crap, for God's sake. Okay?
Daddy, make a
It's not hard to flag someone if you got enough pull and you got enough know-how. Again, he has a company that works in promoting and making videos viral. How do you do that? By the same means that Dutch Sense's videos got flagged down. Okay?
Okay, but
You
you
can
have
bring
no-
people
no
down, you
chance
can
of
bring
fighting
people
this?
up.
You can't retaliate. You can't say, "Look, why are you taking my channel down without even talking to me, without even giving me a chance to tell my side?" To me, that makes absolutely no sense. Why would anyone do that to you? Why would YouTube do that to you? The least
You know how much crap is on YouTube, and I'm surprised something like that made his
Well, that's
whole
what I'm
channel get
saying.
flagged. It's just, I don't buy it. I do not buy it.
Well, you're not talking about my channel, are you?
No.
No, I'm not talking about your channel. I'm talking about Dutch Sense's channel, and I'm talking about other people's
I'm just
channels
kidding.
as far as like content goes on, and they don't get flagged. They stay up. You know what I'm saying? There's way more sinister things on YouTube. This is the internet.
I guess this could be like a form of like propaganda, like what happened in Gilberton, right, Anthony?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That exactly taking one person and, marginalizing them and putting them to the side. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
See, there's another question I have about this, and X, I wanted to address your opinion on that because you seem to know more about it than any of these cats. And that is, I would really be curious to see any emails that came from the Davidson account, the supposed troll account that was contacting him. I would like to see that. That'd be awesome.
Which are you talking about?
There's a troll account that is trolling suspicious observers. That account is in private. It's locked up. It's on, private right now. So you can't get to the BitTrace information. Believe me, I tried.
Okay.
And that means all comments are gone. Everything's gone with the account. But what's good about that is if that account really was trolling him, I'm sure that account contacted him. And if so, provide a video, do it live, and pull up those comments. What does he got to lose? Listen, man, this is. I'm sorry, I got to call a bullshit alert, bud. Okay, on suspicious observer. I can't help myself, and the reason why I'm so passionate about this is because Dutch Sense, I'm sure, has made mistakes in his fucking life. So have we all, okay? And we all have made mistakes. I know I have, okay? Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. And we all don't deal with things just right at certain times when we're on the internet, either starting out or even now. But excuse me, you mean to tell me that you're going to relinquish private information about yourself, but you won't share a fucking YouTube email? Bullshit alert, buddy. Bullshit. Something's wrong with this picture. It is my opinion that the reason why he took Dutch Sense down, he didn't even have to take his channel because he discredited the man. All right? Arbitrarily discredited him by accusing him of doing what? Attacking himself and his family. Excuse me, that's outrageous without any proof.
Well, at that point, why not make a legal claim and go to the cops? Well, there's a reason for that.
Exactly.
And the reason
Exactly.
is this.
Bullshit.
Do we just lose someone?
No,
No.
Oh.
I was waiting for X to finish. Go ahead.
Goodbye.
I think we lost him.
X, where
I'm
you
right here.
at?
I'm right here.
I thought you cut out.
Go ahead and finish.
No, I was saying that he's not going to provide any evidence. Okay, any truther is going to, they're going to throw up the stuff if they're being attacked. I mean, at least that's what you should do.
Well,
Like, hey, look what this guy's doing, and he's not going to do it because.
Well,
Bullshit.
this is the point of us banding together right now because if this can be done to
Bullshit.
Dutch, who will be next? Who will be next?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And you see that a lot of people are already getting heat on this because they're standing up for Dutch, and it's like, well, again, provide the proof. Quit pussyfooting around the ordeal here. If you are legit and you seem to have, some serious backing, you're a very successful individual in the marketing industry, and obviously you have some legal knowledge because you wouldn't have a business if you didn't, and you're no stranger to YouTubing and how it works. Do it right.
This
Don't
guy
send
also
out to
has.
gatekeep and flag someone's channel. Okay, that's just proves that you're trolling, and you have nothing to back it up. You're not going to back it up. I'm certain of this. It's the more I think about it, the more I look at it. It's just real crappy.
Well, is this the first Bilderberg meeting or what? Because basically, what I like to do, and that's why I started getting people on Skype and making videos in the first place, it may sound crazy, but the more people we get together, and even if you can't put everybody on at once, you start forming some sort of a group, a sub-government, or some part of a real government. Because we the people are the government. That phony shit you see on TV, that ain't no government. They ain't working for you. We have to band together, okay, and stop the arguing. If somebody needs help, we have to come to the aid. And that's why I'm speaking out tonight. I don't make videos complaining about other YouTubers, but tonight I am because this is a big deal. But on top of all that, this goes further than Dutch. I'm talking about everything. Anything we need to talk about or straighten out, we have to band together and come out on YouTube and start talking about it.
Exactly. I mean, people talk and they put this confidence in the truth movement, and these people are on these platforms, and they're very much blind to what's going on and the way these people operate. It's there for a reason. It's there to keep the people semi-conscious. The truth movement has been infiltrated.
I think the truth movement was started,
Yes.
infiltrated. I think it was
Yes.
created for that.
Yep.
Absolutely.
But
And that's why it's so
I was
tricky.
say now.
That's why it's so tricky, because you don't know who to trust. And that's why people are going nuts. You don't know, that everybody's accusing everybody. And, you got to calm down a little bit and take a step back, and you can't go balls to the wall on the first person you suspect is a shill or controlled opposition.
It's schizophobia, Max.
You know what? You know what, Max? You know what? I'm going to nominate Max, Anthony, and FPRN to be shillionaires.
Oh.
Shillionaires? Does that involve any real money coming my way?
No, it doesn't.
Don't worry, man. We'll set up a donation for you.
God.
I'm Max Malone, and I'm a shillionaire.
Oh, there's tons of videos calling me a shill, man.
Trying to save you, you idiot! Don't bullshit.
But,
I had somebody just today call me up. I'm with the Illuminati. Man, if I was with the... Where's my money? Where's my check? Really? I'm with
It's in
the
the mail.
Illuminati? Listen, man, if I was with the Illuminati, I would have sports cars and frickin' private planes and money stacked up, mansions and shit, which I don't. I'm
Could
poor.
you imagine? You could have like the Montegraph Sprite commercials.
I'm frickin' poor. I'm worth a popsicle stick and a shoestring.
I'd be doing my videos on my yacht, man,
Really? No doubt.
as I'm jet skiing to my
It's
yacht.
difficult
I had
for
to,
someone
I had
that is
to,
1% to be a truther.
I had to burn all my popsicle sticks for warmth.
You know?
Hey, Anthony, when you do your show, do you just have a tin can? Is that what's going on?
No, luckily my producer has it set up better than that, but
Hell yeah.
I see where you're coming from.
Well, I see a YouTube government forming today because I want this to be the start of other people listening and realizing we do have to come together and we do have to collaborate. And, you know.
That's just it. If everyone came together, this would be over with.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, we don't have to see eye to eye on all these accounts, you know.
No,
everyone has
of
a
course
different
not.
perspective, but we can come to a common ground and stop attacking each other, especially when you don't have proof.
Well, we don't want to be
if you wanna
drones
poke fun
either.
at each other, that's one thing. But to make accusations like that man did, to say that he was being attacked and that it was, you know, it sounded as if it was some serious accusations like life-threatening. Provide some proof, okay? Or make a legal complain about it, you know what I'm saying? Do a police break. Do something like that then, and then you have to provide proof, okay, which we're not seeing. All we're seeing is some basic troll 101, and people are biting into it.
You know what? If there's ever an emergency, like, you know, I get in a car accident or a plane falls out of the sky or something like that, for some reason, I think I want you, X, at the scene first because you're very calm. You know, I can't keep my composure. Today I made a 48-minute video that I was going to flop up on one of my websites, not Toys Party, but the other one, and you know, my webmaster listened to it. And he goes, "No, you can't put that up." I was like, "Why not?" He goes, "Dude, you can't put that up." You know what I mean? That's how bad it was. So I'm kind of glad that you guys invited me into this call. You know what I mean? Because here I'm trying to burp it out, and I can't keep my composure, man.
Who invited you
I lose
anyways?
it.
Well,
Huh?
you know,
Who
when
invited
enough
you? I
is
didn't
enough,
invite you.
it's difficult. I mean, I say a lot of things on the forums and stuff, but, you know, I have my own reasons for that, and it's, you know, usually to pull people out because these idiots that are bashing other people are usually soccer cams. I seriously run into so many every day, or gatekeepers, and it's a lot thicker than you guys think, you know. So
Yeah,
I'm
like
very
it.
careful about who I talk to. I mean, if you think that the government's bad and the world we live in is bad, why do you think YouTube is safe? This is the internet, guys. It's not safe.
The government's not bad. The government doesn't exist. There is no government. There's never been a government.
Corporations.
What are you
The Act
talking
of
about?
1871. Look it up.
Yeah. Do you think anybody voted for a president? Does anybody out there think you voted for anybody in Congress or president? Do you think Anthony Weiner is running for mayor? That's
Hold
a
it,
joke.
Hold it. Stop. Hold it. I got to interject. I'm sorry. Did you know that Eric Holder and Anthony are going to be running for president? The presidential election?
Of
They got
course.
signs already made called
Yeah.
Weiner Holder.
But that's my point. My whole point is they're little dummy sock accounts. You see what I'm saying? They're not running for president. He's not running for mayor. They're there to distract you to get their man in. And it's
You didn't get it, dude. Weiner Holder. Yeah,
oh, okay.
Weiner Holder.
Sorry.
Phew, right over the head.
Yeah, it did went over my head because I was thinking of when I had to say like an idiot.
Sorry, buddy.
Ready to debate.
Maybe I'll edit that part out.
But you're you're right, man. It's the government's a facade. It's I'm pretty sure it's been gone for a while. The more I look into it, the more I just see this crap that's been running, and it doesn't matter who you vote for. I mean, look at how many conflicts we've had with that. You think it's legit? God,
They
I gotta
they
bridge
just
this
give
up.
us who they want us to select from. I mean, we lost our
Yeah.
country with the Act of 1871. I'm serious. Look
Yep.
it up. We became a corporation, and we became the United States of America instead of America, and that's when DC was founded. And by registering to vote, you give consent to this form of government.
Well, I mean, look at where our White House resides, District of Columbia. Columbia
Exactly.
is a false idol.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, just look into the goddess Columbia. Check it out. Do your own research, whoever's listening to this, and you'd be surprised.
Well,
All right, guys. So what we're asking for is we want this to stop. We want the truth movement to everyone to get back on path, and and unite and work together. But we would like some proof for
Smoke
these
'em
heavy
peace pipe?
accusations.
That's not asking too much. I mean, it's really not asking that much.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you can flag someone's channel and get it down like that.
Well, who's
then-
going to be next?
Exactly,
Me?
that's my point.
You?
I don't really think he's got any proof. Otherwise, he would have put it up.
I could use the vacation.
Everybody listening, start backing up your videos now. Cause
I'm not backing anything. If they get rid of me, I come back with another channel. For some reason, I double every time YouTube takes my channel down. I've doubled every time.
we're talking about videos, though, not subscribers, Mr. Malone.
Oh.
Yeah, content and links will go if your channel goes, is a problem.
Well,
so then we have
I
it.
backed up every video I've ever put up on YouTube.
Including that one of you and me?
No, I deleted that one a long time ago.
Good. It's embarrassing being in that furry outfit.
You were in a furry outfit?
I was just in the background. I was like an extra.
Don't make
I was
me,
young, I was in college.
don't make me get my wig. Don't make me do it.
Oh,
Wow.
You didn't know that, Max?
Oh, I know. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. I'm living 15 or 16 different lives. Isn't that neat?
I knew it.
You know, at least when we do, when we record, you should change your avatar so I don't have to see that scary face all the time, you know?
Hey, I'm proud of that makeup job, baby.
Nancy tells me she ran into John Redcorn at the video store. The two of them heard you complain about some porno tape you lost.
Well, there it is.
Sure of that. Only 60%.
Alex Jones. Oh, well.
Well, what do you think the next action should be?
How about, why can't we get in touch with YouTube? Can anybody make any pleas with YouTube? You get a group of people, or are they just so robotic now you can't say anything to them?
YouTube is actually Skynet.
Yeah, you
well,
can get a
Skynet's
hold
coming.
of them, but it is a mother plucker. Let me.
Yeah,
tell
they
you.
don't care about you.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
They
we're
absolutely don't.
we're not making them money. I put up some videos about Miley Cyrus. I might make them some money.
Well, I look at it like this. As far as closure would be, if enough time goes by, and Mr. Suspicious Observers can't or won't provide the evidence, it will answer the question for itself.
I think it's kind of in the name, Suspicious Observers. They're
Right?
looking suspicious to me.
Sure.
If a cop walks up to you and says, "Let me see your insurance," and you're fumbling through your wallet and all that bullshit, knowing damn good and well you ain't got it, but you're making it look good for them for 5-7 minutes.
Yeah.
When you can't produce it, they're going to think you don't have it, and then they're going to take action to deal with you. Let's say because you don't have it. You didn't provide it. If you're trying to exonerate yourself, then you provide the evidence and say, "See what he did? It's right here." You match up,
Moron.
Dutch Cinch's email, and you marry them together and see what's going on there. Do it live, man. I mean, he does everything else live. He's got all the little screen capture stuff going on. Well, pull up your email. What's so hard about it?
Especially
Can't be
since
that
this-
difficult.
So silly. I can't say with certitude.
What, Chrissy?
By the way, I do the wiener jokes around here.
I do believe Tattoo put up a video, or somebody put up a video showing on Dutch's email everything, what he did say to him on his one channel.
Well, he redacted all the names and personal information. Which
It was all in there.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Well, I just look at it this way. If he doesn't provide evidence or proof, he answers everyone's question. He didn't have insurance in the first place. And he just ran his mouth and made some ridiculous accusation. and he didn't have any proof or any evidence. And the reason why he did it is because, in my opinion, again, is because Dutch Sense was direct competition. And
The
he had to
guy's a
get rid of him.
businessman. He knows what he's doing. He knows the legality issues. I'm telling you, he would have taken this another route instead of just sending subscribers to flag his account. Okay? There's a reason for that, and I believe because there is no proof. Otherwise, he would have
Right.
just shut up and taken care of it because there was allegedly serious threats going towards him and his family. Do you think
Well-
I'm going to make a YouTube video about that? Hell no. I'm calling the cops.
I did see SO address it saying I didn't tell my subscribers to go after them, and I don't really follow him anymore, so as far as I know he didn't, but it's the way that he came out. It was the language that he used. I think that some people, you know, maybe took it upon themselves to go after him. But, you know,
Oh.
the videos that got flagged, they were radar videos. Really? Really?
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
Chrissy, it's irrelevant whether he sent people over there or not. His words is what caused
That's
people
I
to
just
go
said that.
over there.
It was the language that he used.
Right.
Yes.
Wait, didn't SO accuse Dutch of attacking him when he knows full well it was coming from him himself? Isn't that's what I understood, right? Wasn't it coming from like another source of him?
Yeah, that's the troll channel that is
Right.
now on private.
So he already knows that he's the one who said it himself hates stuff, and he's blaming it on Dutch.
Well, here's the thing. Let's play devil's advocate.
We just got to prove it.
Both Dutch and SO both have enemies. Maybe they saw this as a way to come on in so that, you know, they could blame each other. That's a possibility.
That is a possibility. You're right, because there's a lot of impersonating going on. You're absolutely correct. That's a
Been happening a
possibility.
whole lot, just lately even.
Well, again, we'd like to see the email that went to his account, or whatever it was exactly, that proves this. Okay, he could have trolled himself to make it
That's
look
right.
like that or something like that. You know, there's lots of ways of doing this. Okay, I'm not. I mean, it may look like I'm fresh to the game, but I pay attention to this crap, and I know how people work. There are kids that troll better than this guy. This is just simple, cut and dry to me. He would have come out with it. The man's legit. He's got a business. He's got tons of money. Just come clean, say what's up. He obviously has got a lot of swing. If it was just the words, I think he also had something else to do with it. There may have been a private message that was sent out. Who knows? But to flag someone's account on that, on things that shouldn't have been flagged. You know, make a video response, whatever you're going to do. But if you're not going to take legal
radar
action,
videos.
don't send people to flag, okay? That's a troll move right there.
And did this all happen not long after, like, some government agencies went and checked out Dutch's sites?
Well, you want to know something really interesting? On August 9th, it was published. You can go Google it if you want, anywhere. It was published that the government and the military specifically were setting up channels on social media to do exactly that, disrupt.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
What are they
I'm
not
very
doing?
familiar
Yeah.
with that article, and it was something along the lines of agents having about 50 accounts per one agent that can run this stuff, and I believe they're running algorithms for that, so the agents don't even have to mess around with that stuff. But in any case, the article does depict that there is pro-American propaganda being used by agencies on social media sites.
Correct. I find the timing very suspicious. Every pun intended.
All right.
And I'm going to close, and we go on and on about it all night.
Yeah.
But I'm going to close with this part of it, just for myself. That SO, if you don't provide evidence, then it doesn't exist, pal. You answer everyone's question by your non-action. And secondly, if USO or E3 Media would like to come after me or anybody else, pull out your wallet, subpoena Google to find out who the person is, and let's see in court. That would be awesome. I would love to see your face in court. It would be great. It really would. Because countersuits are a bitch. And if I win, I'll take your house, your car, your tennis shoes, and your fucking toothbrush. And I don't bluff. Bring it or sing it, bitch. But dude, I'm serious. People are like, you're attacking him. Yes, I am, because he's attacking one of my friends. And if you don't like it, too bad. Provide the proof. And here's another thing too. Your daddy libeled him as well. Did your dad see the email? Did he? No, I don't think he did. He's taking your word for it like everybody else is. Excuse me, if we call a higher standard to the people and the officials of Sandy, Hook, and the people of the Boston bombing or whoever else it is, why is it that we give you a free ride and you run your mouth without backing it up? Bullshit, man. I'm done.
No worries.
Yeah. Sorry, I hit the mute button. I wanted to cough a little bit. I forgot I can't do that because I'm recording Monty's voice also. So I cut Monty out for about a second.
Oh no.
Sorry about that.
Probably cut me off where I was saying I had the.
I was like, I can't do that. It cuts everything off.
Can I read a little bit of that article just so people can have an understanding for the people that are listening to this right now?
Sure.
Concerning the military?
Sure.
Okay, and this is at the Guardian.com. The U.S. military is developing software that will let it secretly manipulate social media sites by using fake online personas to influence internet conversations and spread pro-American propaganda. A California corporation has been awarded a contract with United States Central Command, CENTCOM, which oversees U.S. armed operations in the Middle East and Central Asia, to develop what is described as an online persona management service that will allow one U.S. serviceman or woman to control up to 10 separate identities based all over the world. I'm sorry, I thought it was 50. The project has been likened by web experts to China's attempts to control and restrict free speech on the internet. Critics are likely to complain that it will allow the U.S. military to create a false consensus in online conversations, crowd out unwelcome opinions, and some other commentaries or reports that do not correspond with its own objectives. The discovery that the U.S. military is developing false online personalities, known to users of social media as sock puppets, could also encourage other governments, private companies, wink wink, and non-government organizations to do the same. The CENTCOM contract stipulates that each fake online persona must have a convincing background, history, and supporting details, and that have up to 50 U.S.-based controllers should be able to operate false identities from their workstations, quote, without fear of being discovered by sophisticated adversaries, end quote. CENTCOM spokesman Commander Bill Speaks said that, quote, the technology supports classified blogging activities on foreign language websites to enable CENTCOM to counter violent extremist and enemy propaganda outside the U.S., end quote. He said one of the interventions would be in English, as it would be unlawful to, quote, address U.S. audiences, unquote, with such technology, and any English language use of social media by CENTCOM was always clearly attributed. The languages in which the interventions are conducted include Arabic, Farsi, Urdu, and Pashto. CENTCOM said it was not targeting any U.S.-based websites in English or any other language, and specifically said it was not targeting a Facebook or Twitter. Once developed, the software would allow U.S. service personnel working around the clock in one location to respond to emerging online conversations with any number of coordinated messages, blog posts, chat room posts, and other interventions. Details of the contract suggest this location would be MacDill Air Force Base near Tampa, Florida, home of the U.S. Special Operations Command. And I'm just going to stop right there.
Listen,
I got something I'd like to say, too.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying I guess I already picked a side, obviously. I'm not asking other people, too. I'm just saying we need to start questioning everything. I tell my subscribers, even question me. It's about thinking for yourself. And accusations like this is pretty big. It's against another truther who lost his channel. I'm sorry, but I require proof. So right now, I guess, SO, all eyes on you.
Ooh.
Nice. Well,
nice.
We're gonna wrap it up, and I just want to say that we are being psyopsed, and we're being hit from so many different places, and you have no idea. Everything, the media, so it includes your TV, your computer. There's so many different things running at one time, and they're fighting people like us who are not coordinated, not collaborating with anybody, totally unorganized. So, and we're fighting the NSA, the CIA, the FBI, MI6, Queen of England, Vatican Church. And they have resources, they have technology. So we have to get our shit together. because we're a total freaking mess, and they have everything, and there's the reason why they're winning. We're not even organized, and when we're piss poor, we got nothing. We don't have a leg to stand on, so we should get our shit together and stop arguing. You know, anything else?
I agree.
Hey guys, it's me. I gotta roll. My daughter's getting real restless, and I gotta get her ready for bed. So and I appreciate you including me in this tonight. Sorry I couldn't add more, but I had a real lot going on. But thanks.
Thank you for joining us, Anthony.
Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it.
Okay, Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. Nice meeting you, brother.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for everything, guys.
All right, and on that note, I'm gonna close it right here, and that's it. Thanks, YouTube.
All right.
All right, guys. Have a good one. All right.
Night.
All right.
All right, guys.